who would like to do the recap for last time we got together?
Can I get some assistance filling in the blanks for some of the stuff?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
Sure.
we'll help.
My only blank is the very beginning, so.
Okay, so we ended up finding what's his name?
Aiden Thorson.
Yes, we ended up finding Aiden on our way through the woods, and we ended up pursuing him by jumping off of a cliff, casting Feather Fall, me shooting him with Eldritch Blast, and then us pursuing on foot.
Yep. So far, pretty damn good.
He ended up going into a tent, and when that happened, I believe he went out the front, and we are currently in pursuit now.
We don't know where he went.
Yeah, so the last time he was seen, he was in a tent, talking to Aranor, and then he cast like fog or something.
Right.
So, go ahead.
But I can't remember if he went out the front or the back, because it was mentioned.
It wasn't mentioned where he went, because he might still be in the tent.
Yeah, the first tent he went into, he went out the back.
Right.
And then we followed him into this tent. I'm sitting out behind the back now.
And so am I.
And Aranor is in the tent trying to find him.
Yes.
I'm not sure about the others. They were kind of just behind, catching up. Except Aranor. I think he's just... Or Herodar. I think he's just kind of around.
Wasn't there 2 wish spells used that day?
The first day, yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, that's a good point. In the beginning, we started last session in the big library area. And we started by leaving the library. After Pippin gave everybody the chance to draw cards from the deck of many things.
What did everybody receive from the deck of many things again?
I got the keep one, the one where you get a keep and get advantage on like persuasion checks, or not advantage, but expertise or whatever. And then I also
succeed on a persuasion check.
You also have a keep somewhere in the world.
Yep. And then I also drew the one that gets rid of all my money and valuables, but that was drawn first. And Anthony wished it all back for me with his one wish. He got the moon, I believe, the one that gives you 1d3 wishes plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he got like 3 wishes and used
2 wishes. I used 1 wish to become powerful, and I got a book.
Yep.
And then I gained a level.
Yep, you gained a level and an item.
Yep. Which were the boots?
Aranor, what did you get?
I got to succeed on a perception check.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Which got me an amulet that I have yet to put on.
Yeah.
That you cast Identify on. Found out it was basically a custom-made amulet that protected the wearer from all spells. And all spell damage.
Spells.
All harmful spells, yes, thank you.
We fought some hags, and then I ate some of its hair. I pooped everywhere, and then Faye were like, "Hey, join us," and I was like, "Oh, okay," and I walked away.
Oh yeah, he did. Scully did go on the fairy fun spree in the forest.
Yes, that is correct.
Scully, you also forgot about the snake.
Yes.
Testicle snake.
I went down like 3 times.
It was rough.
Yeah, it was.
It's a rough day to be a wizard.
And you were getting pissed off because I was rolling equal to you in stealth.
I mean, that's a classic. Like, the fact that when you go up a level and you're in a really good level for things you have expertise in, yeah, it hurts. It hurts. His modifier's the same as mine. This is fucked up.
But his proficiency bonus is an extra +1.
Yes. Yes.
I have 22 decks. This is fucked up.
And
I
you have
have
expertise in
19
stealth
decks.
too, do you not?
Yeah, I do. That's why it's so crazy that he's so close.
Yeah, I have 19 decks.
So I
It's fair.
don't actually remember anything about tents.
Well, it was like it was in some kind of like mining camp or something like that.
Yeah, there was an open fire on a cliffside where you
Yep.
found him. He was with another person, a
Bounty
human. I don't exactly remember what all happened. I do remember that Aranor immediately went into interrogation mode.
Yep.
I was
There was a little bit of
calmly
fighting.
asking for answers, and then
I never
someone
said-
decided they wanted to swing.
I never said that calmly asking questions wasn't interrogation mode. I never said that.
Fair point.
And then there was a bit of fighting, and then he jumped off a cliff with a couple of dimension doors going over 1,000 feet off the cliff. And then you guys basically jumped off with your own, and then I don't remember from there.
Basically, we ran after him, and Aranor had his crow going after him to try and keep an eye on him so we could follow him.
Did I have Aranor do a survival check for his familiar?
You
I believe
did
so.
have
You
him
had him
roll
definitely, you
something.
definitely had to make. Yeah, you made him do a lot of checks.
Yeah. I don't know if it was
Cool.
perception or survival.
They succeeded a lot of rolls.
Yeah.
Make me one final survival check for your bird.
Come here, my nature dice. Where are you? There you are. Oh, they're my dice in the wrong order. Oh well.
Oh, have mercy.
Survival is 4. I'd say 23.
Morag knows exactly where Aiden has been.
Ha.
Moreover, Morag also knows the direction, speed, and likely destination.
Well, didn't we catch up to him
Yeah.
already?
Alright,
we already caught up to him.
Wait.
Yeah, and we had he had cast fog.
We
because
confronted
he was
him.
Yeah, he cast fog. I'm standing out at the back because he went and like
Oh!
got through the
okay.
first one, so I went out the back for the second one, following Aranor because Aranor's the only one who can beat his fucking spell DC save.
Okay. Alright. This is the part that I also mentioned that I forgot about.
It's okay.
He bog
thank
cloud.
you. Yes, fog cloud. With that survival check, by the way, Morag is able to spot from the direction that he was going a lone tower that is not too far away but hidden in the trees that he was probably going for. Anyway, fog cloud.
Still there.
It's similar to poison. Was it Death Cloud or Poison Cloud? But it doesn't have the death.
Yes, it is not dangerous to be in.
Beautiful.
And that's where
So-
we pick off, was me standing in the middle of the fog cloud.
So, what do you guys want to do now?
Am I there or am I still following the bird?
You guys had kind of just gotten there.
Yeah,
you guys
are
literally just
on
started
the
surrounding
edge
the tent
of,
that I am in.
yeah, what's happening, and fog cloud is in place. Da-da-da-da. So yeah, what do?
technically my character doesn't know what's going on except
That a
Fog cloud.
spontaneous fog bank has
Yep.
just spread out from a singular point.
kind of spreads out the back a bit, you know. Yep. And so I'm gonna kind of just wait to see if I notice anybody suspicious leaving it. And waiting to see if Aranor yells anything or anything like that. That's kind of what I'm doing, is waiting.
Okay.
Very observantly waiting.
I am going to roll a luck die specifically for the weather.
To see if
Because,
it blows it away.
yeah, just to see how strong the wind is right now. But, okay. Okay. I mean, I did have it up on the windowsill if you wanted to roll it up
That's
there.
hard.
Okay. So. There is a breeze. It's a fairly stiff breeze.
You said stiff.
Yes, stiff. It's under 10 miles an hour, but it is moving the fog bank sort of away from where it was cast. Aranor, I need you to make me a wisdom perception check.
Come here, wisdom dice.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Nat
That
20.
You really didn't need that right now.
I got
rolled
nat
a
20,
3. I rolled a 3. So yeah, you know where he's at. Like, I'm gonna trust you on this this tent thing. You know that
We
he
are in a
has
tent. A longhouse, basically.
Oh.
Well, a tent that's longer than it is wide.
Yeah, it was like one
Yeah.
of those. Yeah. You know, you already
Got
know.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. You know he's towards the other end, just hiding underneath underneath a set of bunks that were set up in the tent, and you can tell because you can hear him just heavily breathing and the clinking of his armor.
Well, that's right. He was taking the place of the captain or whatever.
I'm going
you
to-
know that he was heavily armored.
Hmm.
He is
I'm
a
going
dwarf,
to
after all.
stealth here.
Okay, roll stealth.
And remember,
please.
he has disadvantage on perceiving me.
Yeah, just in general, right?
Yep.
Yep. And I have an 18.
All right.
Wait, I have advantage. I get to roll one more time. Actually, I have a nat 20.
Good God, man, calm down.
Mom.
Oh my.
So hang on. Why did you roll with advantage again?
Because
Remind me?
my cloak.
His cloak is like my boots.
It gives everyone disadvantage. It gives me advantage.
Oh, it does both.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I love this cloak.
When
All
did you
right,
get that
yeah,
cloak?
sure.
Early.
Super
It
fucking
was-
early.
It was in a. It was in
I
one
want
of
to
the
say it was like
Wolf and Co's before
Yep.
it got rebranded to
Yeah.
Wolf and Den.
I have never remembered
Trading
you
company.
ever using that.
He uses it every time he goes
Worn
into
it
stealth.
every day.
yeah. I always have advantage, and everything has disadvantage to see me.
Oh.
Okay. Something else I need to ask right now. There is a limit to how many people you can cast Featherfall on.
Yeah, we
There
had
were two of us.
Yeah, there was
that
two
could
people who
cast
cast
Featherfall.
it, and we cast it on the extra dude as well.
Okay. All right,
Everyone
so everyone,
was safe.
everyone
Ability to cast
is here.
Featherfall.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was Murray's character who also had it.
All right.
We had it.
So,
We were fine.
I just wanted to make sure that everyone was here.
Yep. Yeah, no, understandable, because it was also a conversation at the time about like,
Yes.
okay, who all is casting it on who? Are you communicating this? Like, how much? What's the luck here?
Pippin
Yeah.
and anyone who is standing outside of the fog cloud right now, you guys see this bounty hunter draw one of his battle axes, walk into the fog cloud, and then about 3 seconds later walk right back out. Kind of just look around, confused, turn around, go back in, and then a few seconds later come back out. This dude doesn't know where he's going.
Fuck.
Anyone else doing any additional stuff, or can I wrap up what's going on inside?
You can wrap up what's going on inside.
I'm good.
I have no idea what's going on.
You're kind
How
of
that
just
character?
there watching Jesua and I stand outside of a tent.
Actually, I would like to move to the side to where I can see both the front and the back. That's it. That's all I'd like to do.
Roll a history check first.
Okay.
I'm gonna call this a 13.
I did not make that.
All right. You don't quite remember where or what direction the front of this thing was before the fog cloud engulfed it. So
Okay.
you get to a place where you think is kind of in between, where you can see both entrances on the upwind side, but you're not for certain. Aranor.
Since I can kind of hear where Aiden is, I'm going to slowly make my way over to him.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be for me to try and wrangle him, tie him up, and such?
That would be probably a gravel check. I'm gonna call it 2 grapple checks. One to grab him, another to tie him up.
Would it be advantage since he cannot tell I'm coming?
The first one you get advantage on, yes.
We're going to attempt it.
All right.
So the first one to grab, I have a 19.
You don't quite understand how he does it, but as you reach down and grip him by the lapels to just drag him out from his hiding spot, he lets you get him out from underneath and then brings his arm down, breaking your grip, and shoves you away. I'm going to let you take the first action here between the two of us. What you doing?
Before he cast the fog cloud, how did he look?
I mean, you know he cast at least one healing spell on himself. So he could be doing better than you remember, but it is, the fog cloud is still in effect, making it real hard to see exactly how much of the damage is repaired right now.
The hammer and the anvil relented once again, so they sat there together as I prepared the cast.
Do I still know his approximate location?
Yeah, he hasn't moved since he pushed you away.
I cast Grease.
Grease. Remind me, how wide is the radius?
It is a 10-foot square centered on the point, within range.
Centered where?
I'm gonna send it on where he is.
Where he was.
Okay.
To the door of the hammer and his wife, and it's
All right.
sparks are flying.
Yeah, that is a Dex Acrobatics to beat a what?
It is a
Remain
dex
stable.
saving throw.
They asked me
Dex
for
saving
a
throw
statue of the
for a what?
general who died, a sword
What's
raised
the,
in
uh,
his iron fist and a
Dex.
war
Beat a
horse that
13.
stride. And
All
though I
right.
knew they'd try
It's not
me
difficult.
for what I did decide, I stuck a
Don't tell him
hammer
that.
in his fist and an
He
anvil
failed,
by
didn't he?
his
He's prone.
side, and it's
He is.
sparks are flying.
You hear a clattering inside the. Everyone hears a clattering inside a tent as a dwarf in heavy armor falls to the ground and kicks one of the beds near him. He is going to attempt to stand up. Same Dex saving throw.
Yep.
I'm guessing he manages to grab a hold of one of the beds and is going to try to tackle you. So that is going to be an athletics or a Dex Acrobatics for a grapple.
I have a 17.
He unfortunately has a 25.
The fuck, dude?
Could be worse.
Good
It could be a
strong.
perception
You gotta be more
plus
dexterous
100.
than that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Cole.
Oh, I'm sure you don't. Make me a quick perception check as he does grab you. Everyone outside the tent hears the grating of
Modified 20.
wood on stone as he's able to get up and push off of the bed, and then another clattering as he tackles Aranor. Aranor, you do catch sight of a couple of the items that he's wearing. Oh gosh, this is going to be intelligence, but intelligence what? Yeah, intelligence arcana check, please. As you spot a very shiny looking belt, and the armor overall, including the gauntlets, is looking kind of nifty.
Kill the man.
You just
Anthony,
want his shit.
yeah, I do. But actually, though, when Pippin heard the clatter and everything after the boom, Pippin's gonna probably go in and try and assist. Think of Pippin as kind of just like punching whatever's around that area. Bluntly, I'm looking to knock out because I don't want to accidentally kill Aranor.
Yeah.
I did get a
make
15.
me A perception check. That's a 15.
Yeah.
You know that at least one of the items that he's wearing is boosting his strength right now.
Can I try and tear that off?
One moment. One moment, and then sure. He's going to try and, since he has you seized, he's going to try and slam you into the ground to try and, do some damage.
He's still in the grease, because I was right next to him.
He pushed you 5 feet away, so when he got
We're
up,
both
and,
out of the grease now.
Yeah.
Okay.
and he basically tackled you to the ground. So you're both technically prone, which actually make this an advantage in case there's a nat 20. Nope. And you take 6 bludgeoning damage as he slams you into the ground. Go ahead and make that roll.
What kind of roll is it to try and tear that off of him?
What kind of roll do you want it to be? Whatever
Sleight
it
of
is,
hand,
it's going to
probably.
be opposed by
Probably
something.
a sleight of hand, just
But it
makes
depends
sense.
on what you pick.
Let's say I'm going for strength. I'm just going to tear it off.
All right, that's going to be an opposed athletics check.
using these hands.
Would you believe me if that was a nat 20?
No.
Sort of fucking god.
You're
Two
you're
already?
fucked. Three! He had 3 of them.
Legolas! 3 already!
Okay. You know what? I'll make everybody feel better. I'll tell you my perception check. Or it was perception, right?
Yes.
Perfect. It's a modified 1.
Okay.
I rolled a
2. Your strength is like 0 or negative, right? So you don't have any unarmed damage?
Correct, but I have sneak attack.
Okay, roll the d6, please.
You could be hitting anyone.
6 damage.
Oh.
I am going to roll d4. Odds, evens.
Be him? Could be me.
So I'm doing it like with the intention to knock out. I do think I mentioned that already, but anyways, yeah, that's my goal. I'm not trying to kill anybody. So I'm doing.
Yeah, as you're going in, just swinging blindly and like taking these massive steps, so you're able to cover more ground. You accidentally step on Aranor's head,
Oh, you fucking Lord.
and
You
you
fucker.
take 6 damage.
Good.
If you're looking for an upside to this, the
The
bounty
belt's
hunter went back in right before you, and you hear a tearing to your left as you just barely see his silhouette exiting out the side of the tent, swinging like mad. Yeshua, you're on the side of it. You see him just appear out of the fog, just very confused as to how he got there.
Well, I'm gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp
Okay, on
him.
the bounty hunter.
Oh no, not the bounty hunter. Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was.
That's
the
who I
dude.
was talking about.
Got it. Well, then
the
I
other- Yeah.
have a different thing that I would like to do. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire and light the tent on fire.
Oh my god.
What?
Please, no.
Oh shit! I just went in here.
Easy.
Ah, the regrets.
Down.
So many regrets.
All right. Tell me about create bonfire.
Creates a
Alrighty.
bonfire.
On the ground,
Well,
you can
yeah, I
see
got
within
that.
range until the spell ends.
Okay. Issue number 1. You're gonna
Mhm.
have to make a perception check to even see the tent, because that you can see in range is a big part of that. Because
I mean,
of the fog cloud in between you and the tent.
Okay. You said perception?
Yes.
I have-
Bill's a 5 for Q.
I have disadvantage.
Yep. So you also have a
well,
+9.
Right. Right. So that was lucky because it would have been a nat 20, but because of the disadvantage, it's a 16.
All right. Yep. You cast it. Creature. Yeah, that's not applicable here. I don't think a tent can make a dexterity saving throw.
No. But it does take 2d8 fire damage.
All right. Roll me
The bonfire.
3d8.
Hold on just a second. The bonfire ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Mm-hmm.
It is
said
not
3d8?
being worn nor carried.
It is
Yep.
neither being worn nor carried. I'm not saying you don't light it on fire. I'm seeing how on fire it is.
Does the
11.
whole thing just instantly go up in smoke, or
11. Well, you definitely burn the area around where the bounty hunter cut his way through the tent. And now there is a light letting you guys have advantage on perception checks to see through the fog. In other news, the tent is on fire.
Yep. Glad I
Yeah.
walked
With
right
this-
in here.
And with this newfound source of light, you can also tell that this tent, every piece of furniture inside, is made of wood.
Oh,
nice.
fuck. We should get
That's
out of here.
nice.
With Aiden.
Yeah. Added benefit,
It's
you
taking
were
care of the
able to
fog
tear
cloud.
off his belts.
Yes.
Woo!
So, that is... Where is it? Okay. Alright. I'm going to technically leave it in his inventory, but it is no longer on him. Anything else that you want to do quick?
Now that he's not wearing that, I'm going to try and grapple him again.
Okay.
I have a 22.
Well, that beats a 15. So you have now successfully grappled him back, essentially.
Yeah.
Unless you were trying
Pippin,
to get out of
tie
it.
him up. I got him. Tie him up.
Aaron, you're in here. Thank God. I was worried for a second. I stepped
You
on a
look down
funny
and-
rock and twisted and almost twisted my ankle. So,
Oh, that's funny. Some jackass stepped on me.
oh, that must be rough. So I'm like
You
slowly
say-
like,
Rolling
Yeah,
over on top of Aiden.
yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm wondering if I still have him or not.
Rope?
No, not rope. I don't think I do. That's unfortunate. Regret.
Did you sell the manacles?
I don't have them. That's all I know.
I think you sold the manacles.
Damn it!
I don't think he
I'm a
sold
damn
them.
fool.
I just think he used them and then never got them back.
That's that actually. I know I did that with one
Also
of them.
possible. Yeah.
Did that with one of them. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna just pull out some rope and start wrapping whatever I see.
You're making this too easy on me. Roll a perception check at advantage.
Okay. I had advantage. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because...
Well, again,
because
dude,
the tent
I
is
rolled
on fire.
a 2. We've usually because of my -1, we usually just take my 2s as nat 1s. So, at advantage? Oh!
At advantage.
Mwah! Piece de resistance! It's a fucking 9! I rolled a 10!
And y'all were worried about it being
I'm literally,
on fire.
honestly, I'm just prepared for me to be like, wait a second, that's my leg!
You start... You have... Alright, I'm using that now.
God
Thank
damn
you.
it.
You have this brilliant idea that if you tie Aiden to you, he can't technically get away. So you
Love it.
approach this figure that you think is Aiden and start wrapping the rope around you both and tying it. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, that I'm
to
good
tie
at.
the rope.
I'm good at that one. It's a nat 1.
What's going on today?
And
Jesus.
I'm choosing not to re-roll that because I want to see where this goes.
Jesus.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
And the reroll is...
I'm not re-rolling it because I
Yeah,
want to see
you
where
said
this
no.
goes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I want. That's what I said. I want to see where this goes, so I'm not re-rolling it.
Since this entire thing has been a train wreck, I am going to intentionally make this a much better result than
Because I
worse,
was trying
because
to.
normally you would want to tie a really good knot. In this certain instance, you were wanting to tie a really bad knot, but this, in fact, is one of the best knots you've ever made. Aranor, make me a wisdom perception check.
Come here, my perception, my wisdom dice. I need you. Oh shit, that hit the floor. Where did that go?
Now you need to roll actual perception to find your perception dice.
I found it.
He at least got a 10.
I had a 17.
All right, I'm not gonna make you re-roll the for advantage if you don't want to, but you can clearly
I'm
see
gonna roll for advantage.
silhouetted. All right, go for it.
It got one. It got better.
18.
Actually, it is a 23.
You can very clearly see in the outline between you and the fire that is spreading through the tent, the figure of Pippin tying himself to one of the double bunks.
I'm gonna go, Pippin, you're tying yourself to a bunk.
You also see him.
Do I hear him? Like, am I like 10 feet
Hi.
away or something doing
Yeah,
this?
you're closer to him because you were literally standing on him. So you hear him, but you hear him right as you finish off the best, the prettiest, the tightest knot that you have ever made, and you just were just admiring how well you tied it, and then
That's pretty good.
you realize that whatever you were tying yourself to is really thin, but it's really wide.
I don't know whether I don't know whether to tell you to lose some weight or gain some.
Pippin, you tied yourself to a bed.
I mean, he looks like he needs some sleep, so
Aiden is going to roll grapple to get out of your grasp. So go ahead and roll the opposed, please. Aranor.
Strength die, strength die, strength die. This is my strength die. I have a 19.
All right, with a 23? 24. Doesn't matter. He is able to shove you off of him. He's able to
still in the
shove
grease?
No, he got out of the grease to tackle Aranor. He's able to shove you off of him and duck out through the burning hole in the tent. And
He meets me.
Yeshua, make me a perception check. I will roll one for the bounty hunter.
Okay, I'm currently in stealth. I would like to remind with a 28.
Yep.
I got an 11.
Okay, you see a flicker, like the light of the fire inside the fog just dims for a very brief moment, and then nothing seems to happen. The bounty hunter, on the other hand, charges straight back in.
Well, can I try that perception check again?
Yes.
What the hell?
nice. Repeat. Oh.
I'm closing the app out and trying again because I got 3 2s straight in a row.
The dice, the dice algorithm giveth, and the dice algorithm taketh away.
We know who have the shitty rolls and who have the good rolls right now.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Okay, yep. Because there was advantage. You see that the bounty hunter has sprinted off into the fog, reached out, grabbed a figure from behind, got smacked in the head, and then the figure that he grabbed continued running.
Okay, so that figure,
Does
I
my
would
bird
like
see
to
it?
cast. I would like to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on said figure.
Roll me another perception check, because I'm assuming this is also line of sight.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes?
Like,
Well,
just to make sure I'm understanding it right. Nice roll. Was it like he grabbed the figure and then the dude clocked him upside the head and
Yes.
then ran away?
Yes.
also, because of so I normally would have disadvantage, but because there's an advantage, it would cancel out, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that was a 25.
Cool. Yeah, you're able to accurately cast the spell, and that requires what from the target?
Hold on just a second, because I need to get to it.
Some sort of save.
A strength save of 17.
Strength save.
I'm just waiting for this to be like a random ass just miner or something like that for a like woodcutter who just happened to have the best roll of his life.
Soldier.
Megan's rolling has struck again,
Why?
The dice are back in my favor!
and he is able to just bull his way through the effects of your spell and continue running into the woods. Meanwhile, inside the tent, Pippin.
I believe the knot should never be removed, so I'm gonna cut the rope behind it and like keep the knot there.
Fair?
Because it's probably the best thing I've ever made.
Yeah. I know your modifiers when it comes to cutting things, so I'm just gonna let you have that one.
let me just in case. If I do it with my dagger +1, if I roll a 1, it's still 11. So
Technically, it's a 1, but
yeah.
because But go ahead, make 2 of them if you really want to see what would happen.
No, I'm okay. I have faith in my character's ability to not roll that many ones.
Good.
Now I'm
I
doing
also-
it. Oh, thank God. Yeah, not net ones. Definite hits.
Okay. I mean, I also had faith in RNG that Aranor wouldn't roll 3 nat 20s in the first hour.
I rolled high, not all of them are nat 20s. I've only rolled 2. Fuck off.
3.
3.
Where was the third one?
We had.
I rolled a
discussion
modified
about this.
20.
I thought there were 2. Somebody else told me there were 3.
Yeah, it's me.
I've rolled 2 and a modified.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
All right. Yeah, you now have the perfect knot.
I'm just going to get out of the tent that same direction.
Okay.
I would like to
roll
say
me
I'm also following the shadow.
Dex saving throw to get out of the tent without being burned.
Speed. I am speed.
I'm gonna follow him now that the knot is cut.
Yep. Also make me a Dex saving throw. And as you get
I
out
got a
of it,
6.
part of the
22.
tent collapses onto the top part of the bunk, and the bunk starts burning.
No, my knot. 22.
No, you got your knot.
Oh, I did. Perfect.
You got your
So
knot.
you can add to your inventory the best knot ever.
Thank God.
Aranor, what was yours?
6.
That was 3d8, I believe, right? There, Yesua, would you like to roll that damage for me, please?
Yeah, sure.
Roll low.
I got 19.
Fuck you.
Man, you guys are creating more fucking things for me to draw. Like a tiny
This needs to be in my
frame.
big screen.
Chad, do me a favor and make
Yeah.
it look like I'm trying to make it like looking like bondage on the bed. Like just all sorts of like weird sex shit. It's like
Alright. Whenever I get
it's
to
a
it.
fucked up way to tie him up. Okay. And it's a bed. I've got the bed frame and the bed posts roped together to make it look like I'm trying to bind its hands.
God.
Oh gosh.
Glad I got
yes,
finally.
Yes.
You said you rolled a 19. Were any of the dice an 8?
An 8?
Yes.
Before
Like,
I restarted,
were any
he
of the
had
dice
3/4.
full damage?
No. No. 2 of them were 7s, 1 of them was a 5.
Okay.
You picked now to start rolling well.
Look,
Hey,
it's
listen,
in the
I'm
hands
also,
of RNGesus.
I'm also running after the figure.
Okay, since 2 of them are 7s, I'm gonna still say that Aranor catches on fire. Aranor, you're gonna be taking 1d6 persistent fire damage for a little bit.
I'm going to use my action to literally put it out.
Okay, cool. In the meantime,
I'm gonna continue to look for him then if he's putting himself out.
Yep, make me that perception check. Remember, you have advantage.
Oh, thank God. No net ones, no net ones, no net ones. Nope, no net ones, but guess what? I got another fucking 9.
So, yeah.
You see figures out in the fog, but you're unable to differentiate one from another.
Out of curiosity, not that Pippin would have noticed, probably because he wouldn't have. Did the belt get dropped to the floor when it got taken off, or did you
I ripped
decide
it
that
off
it?
forcefully, but
Yeah, you ripped it off forcefully, so it wasn't on him and it wasn't working, but he did pick it up on his way out.
Okay. All right.
What was
Yeah. So basically, I'm just looking. Not very well.
Oh, cool. Alright, well, that's an action for that. And then continue running. Yeah. And then Bounty Hunter is going to give chase.
I am continuing running. I'm just putting myself out while I run.
Yep, I understand that. Bounty Hunter is also giving chase. Going to dash, actually, and try and grab him again. Curse of the Nat Ones has struck me as well, it seems.
Balance. All things in balance.
And he makes a dive for a figure he sees at the edge of the fog bank and runs straight into a tree.
Yep.
Because I know you guys are just on the edge of your seat, waiting to know he takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Good.
This guy's on your side.
Stupidity can't be fixed.
Yeah.
Only released.
Well, it can be. I was going to say it can be fixed by a tree.
It's fair. Can cuss him into being intelligent.
Aiden breaks free of the fog bank, and I just have to double check because I know fog bank is, or fog cloud is.
Is the wind blowing away
Concentration.
the fog bank as well?
Yes, but as the fog cloud starts dissipating from the weather, he releases concentration as he ducks straight into the woods.
Does the
The
does
fog
Morzan
cloud
or whatever-
dissipates.
does Aranor's bird see him?
Morag definitely sees him up to the edge of the forest. Make a perception check for the bird, please.
All right,
Bird.
Bird, you're good at this.
Do
By
I
good,
see him while
mean
giving chase?
not really, but it works.
Yes, you can see him from ground level.
What's your stat block look like? Oh, it has a +3 to perception. Holy shit.
I was content letting him use your stats
Oh,
for that, but
well,
that's
then he
fine.
would have a +4. But 17.
Yeah, Morag can see him through the canopy as he ducks under tree branches and over bushes and fallen trees and whatnot. But
Morag is
as
going to
you,
keep me updated on its location. All items.
Yep. When I think of it, I'm going to have you keep making perception checks for him. Make me a survival check for him, actually.
I'm good at survival. Would you believe me if it was another 17? I just rolled 2
Oh,
13s
Jesus.
in a row.
I was waiting for you to say another nat.
Oh, no, not another
I am
was
also relieved. I am also very relieved it was not a nat.
Why?
You're gonna fucking kill yourself on those things.
He's able to keep an eye on, keep an eye on him, which I already mentioned, but he's also able to relay to you that
He's going for that tower over there.
Too late, Tawa?
so he is
I am going to
Akron
relay that to
Road
everyone else.
Force.
He's going to a tower.
As you get to the edge of the trees alongside the bounty hunter, you notice that he's picked a very dense bit of forest to try and go through. And
I would like
if
to
you-
cast Chill Touch on his nuts.
Fuck.
Who's nuts?
Not
bounty
the bounty hunters, but Ivan's.
His birds.
Chill Touch has a range of how far again?
120 feet.
Oh, good lord.
120 feet. 120 feet. I mean,
Fuck.
Get some chili nuts.
he is 75 feet away, so yeah, can. That is a attack roll spell?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
I got a 23.
Alright,
My god.
he takes how much damage?
2d8, and that's 7 damage. And
Okay.
it's necrotic.
But what about the emotional damage? He'll
Right.
never psychologically recover from that.
Essentially, his nuts are starting to rot.
Alright.
It's very descriptive.
Maybe. Depends on how well the magic can heal them.
Oh.
Okay.
You made a eunuch today. Congratulations.
At least he can't give us enemies.
True?
In what, 15 to 28 years? Yeah, you guys won't have enemies that this guy made.
Yeah.
That doesn't account for any children he's had before, or him hiring or adopting.
I mean, I hear you, but we're planning on killing him by the end of this anyways.
You're planning on killing him. I
Goal is
didn't care
to
if you
beat him
were.
within an inch of his life.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the bare minimum.
He has gone into a bit of forest that is
I went
considered
into this not trying to kill.
difficult terrain.
Woo!
Ha 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 ha.
So,
Can I use the trees to get around faster than him then?
like swing from him from like Tarzan?
No, jump from one to the next because we're
Isn't
in
that
my
also
natural
difficult
habitat.
terrain?
We're in my natural habitat, the forest.
That's fair, but I'm saying it still sounds like difficult terrain.
You say as Aranor starts climbing a tree.
Like, you're fucking tightrope walking. That doesn't sound like it's a natural walk.
It's not tightrope walking.
Jumping
Like
from
the
a branch
trees
to
are
a branch.
overgrown in the brush.
Basically,
Whatever.
I'm used to hunting in this kind of shit, so
Yeah, but I'm saying
we're in
like that's
my domain.
again. I'm just saying that feels more like an area in which your movement speed isn't all that important. You're trying to stealth up on stuff. This is one where movement matters. But you know what? I'm just kind of vaguely following from behind because I see shadows up
Okay.
and even now. So
Aranor, make me a dexterity acrobatics check. You're going to have to beat a 25.
So you're telling me I have to roll a nat 20?
yeah,
I'm telling you, there's a chance.
No, because a nat 20 brings
Very
me a
small.
25.
It's very small, but there's a chance.
5%. Math system. But
But what do the dice say?
The dice also say no. It was
Okay.
not a nat 20. It was high, but it wasn't a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, that was going to be very, very difficult for you to do, given the trees and brush and was all overgrown and very hard to pass through. If you still want to go through trees rather than through the underbrush, it's going to still be about the same.
Then I guess I'm
Difficult
gonna
terrain.
just go via underbrush.
I mean, you will have height advantage to like shoot at him with a bow or something.
But make me a survival check for Morag.
I was just say I'm good at those. This is more. Doesn't change the fact I'm still good at those. Yeah. 21.
21?
Yes.
21.
Morag is not only able to maintain visual, but he also relays the information that the terrain isn't slowing him down. So Aiden is moving at his normal dashing pace.
He can attack. That's right.
Real quick, since I'm wearing the boots of striding and screaming, can I jump from tree to tree?
Remind me the boots of striding and
He jumps so high he takes fall damage.
you can jump 3 times the normal distance. 3, you can't jump further than your remaining movement would allow.
okay. I'm gonna let you make the same dex acrobatics check at advantage.
Okay. Got a 13.
Yeah, you also tactically appraise the situation and decide that's probably not the best course of action.
Well then, I'm gonna cast command
On
on Ivan.
Doesn't he have like a plus 10 in wisdom?
what's the range on that?
60 feet.
Okay, he is out of your range at this time.
Well then, I would like to try to jump to get within the range.
I love how we're basically doing this without going by initiative.
Well, this wasn't technically supposed to be that drawn
Right,
out
but
of
really
it's the
combat?
same.
You
It's
guys
the
are
same
giving me
thought
too
process.
much
It's
just to let him just be captured right now. Like you guys are letting him get away.
He's
We're
got
not
nice
letting
boots
him
and
get
a
away.
fancy build. Get his ass.
And I don't even have to do anything to make this happen.
Yeah, none
Right?
of this was a Megan roll.
Oh, they score.
Yeah, they scored. So
Do
Three
I
times
see
your
him like
stand-
just fine by now?
yeah, you can see him through the brush. It's getting
Okay.
more difficult the further he gets away, but like it's a lot easier to see him on the same level than it is top down, where Morag is. Also, I'm assuming that the rest of everybody has joined you guys at least the edge of the forest, if not started to wade their way through.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense because of commotion.
Mm-hmm.
So if distance is half, Pippin is moving approximately how fast now? 75 divided by 2 is roughly 32.5.
Yeah,
Feet.
he's moving faster.
Wait,
but
correction,
he's still
37.5.
yeah, he's moving faster, but he's not moving that fast.
Yeah. If he dashes through the difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
How far is Aiden from us?
I guess I will start like just full on sprinting, dash action, and bonus action for 75 movement speed. As fast as I can right at him.
Mm-hmm.
How far is
that
Aiden
that
from
will
us?
be halved due to
Yep.
Aiden is moving a whopping 50 feet per turn.
How
Damn.
far is he?
After
currently?
halving?
Aiden isn't being slowed by the terrain. Morag has relayed that information to Aranor.
Oh.
So that is without having to take that into consideration. He was just over 60 feet when the chill touch was cast. That's another 50 feet on top of that, putting him over 110.
Oh, so he's at 110?
Yeah. So your jump would not let you get within range.
Ah, I see. Well then, if that's...
I'm sorry it took so long to get that answer. I was having to
We
buckle
distracted
down and
you.
actually do the math for it. And yeah, distractions don't help.
Math
You're
is
good.
hard.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch again then. This time on his leg.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
roll it again.
Can I try and
The trauma this poor guy is
23.
gonna have. If he
What was that,
continues to live.
Aranor?
Can I try to snipe him in the leg with a longbow?
What
Like in the
is the
calf?
range of a longbow?
150 before we start getting drop off.
Okay. Yesua, I just saw your chill touch damage pop up from probably the last one. What was your to hit?
23.
23 to hit. Yep. Damage, please. Or was that it? That just
14
came up?
plus 14, and one of them was an 8.
Okay. So there's no additional effect from necrotic damage. I was using the 8 from your fire
Ah.
to see if whatever it was caught on fire.
Gotcha.
14.
Yep.
Got it. That was full damage, wasn't it? No.
No, that was an 8 and a 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Just took a moment for math to catch up. Roan is with you guys.
Rowan saved the campfire that we found them at. Rowan didn't jump with us.
He didn't?
No,
Correct,
Rowan
he did
decided
not.
to stay back there.
That's
He didn't feel like
right.
jumping off and leaving his life in our hands. He knows us too well.
Fair enough.
He's smart enough not to jump off with the idiots.
Does
Could
the
have died.
Does the necrotic slow him?
The necrotic doesn't have any effects of that sort. So no, it does not. On the other hand, the bounty hunter, who's been kind of pushing his way through all the underbrush so far, finally just stops, gives a deep sigh, jumps into the air, and his cloak becomes a pair of bat wings, and he just flies.
Oh, you motherfucker.
He used Dimension Door instead of flying speed? The fuck?
This is the bounty hunter.
Oh. What? What?
I didn't use Dimension Door and Featherfall to get down from the cliff. The bounty hunter jumped with you guys, and you guys cast the Featherfall on him. So yeah, he didn't need to use this cloak. So yeah, he
It
is
would have been
currently
faster for him to use the
flying.
cloak. It would have been faster for him to use the cloak.
Yeah, but there's something to be said about his ability to find his prey. That is sorely lacking, and he knows it.
That's why he was
He's dumb.
so happy when we suddenly said, "Oh, it's Aiden," and he's like, "Oh shit, this is Aiden."
Yes. Yes, it is, actually. So yeah, he starts flying. And he's able to
fucker.
use his dash action to
To fly
double
faster.
his speed. So Morag is able to relay information to you, saying that the bounty hunter is catching up to Aiden at an incredible rate.
Shit, guys, he's catching up to him. I'm
I guess-
still going to try and kneecap this
Really?
fucker.
Yes. Make that attack roll, please. I forgot that you pulled out your bow and were trying to shoot him.
We should kill Bounty Hunter, take his stuff. That actually sounds really useful.
Does a 23 hit?
23 hits, believe it or not.
All right, it does 1d8.
I mean, if you say it, I believe it.
1d8 plus 2.
1d8
And plus, I need a new body.
So it does 8 damage.
All right. You shoot
as I said,
him,
I'm
you're not
specifically
entirely sure
taking
where
the-
you hit him. All right, then I'm gonna actually. Oh gosh. Do I
am
make the
taking
roll
that
at disadvantage, or do I increase his armor class? Which one do you want? Do you want me to increase his
Increase.
armor class by 5, or do you want me to make you roll at disadvantage? You're taking the increase?
Actually, if you're giving him plus 5,
Specifically because you're calling out a very particular body part.
right. I'm gonna risk disadvantage over a plus 5
All right, go for it.
because his AC is already 20 something.
It's not.
Well, it's near 20.
It was like 18.
I mean,
Plus
everybody's
5, I would
AC
still
is
hit that.
pretty high.
Hey, mine's only 17.
Mine's 19.
Mine's 15. Fuck all of you.
All right, your second roll, please.
Where'd that go?
I don't
That was a
know.
nat 20, so
Oh my fucking god.
Fuck you. Fuck
This-
you.
hey, I got
You
screwed out of the nat
shit.
20.
You.
Yeah, you got screwed out of that nat 20. You
Fucker.
got screwed out of a different nat 20, didn't you?
No, because it's the first time I
No?
rolled disadvantage
Okay.
all day.
Okay, yeah. You are able to hit him in the leg. I'm gonna say that cuts down his speed by 10.
Pre or post dash?
Overall.
Yeah.
So, well,
5
So now
feet.
he's only going 40.
5 feet.
pre-dash.
Yeah. Oh,
So
gotcha.
he is going from 25 feet movement down to 15, and then he's able to dash for an extra 15.
Total of
So
30
I can
feet.
dash faster than he can move now, so.
Yes.
As
But
can
That's
I.
what I'm going to do.
he is still another 100-some feet ahead of you, since you stopped to take swings at him. And Morag is able to tell you that the bounty hunter has caught up to Aiden. And the bounty hunter has taken another fist to the jaw and let him go when he tried to grab him.
I'm using all my movement, and so is my Steel Defender to get caught up.
I'm using
Your Steel
Eldritch Blast
Defender,
on
I
him.
believe, has less distance
Steel Defender
than
has
you
a
do.
movement speed of 40.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he caught up to you.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, you say?
Yes.
Not only did he catch up, he's going to pass.
Mm-hmm. Range on Eldritch
300
Blast,
feet.
300, so that's not a problem. Roll to hit, please.
I got a 17.
You scorch one of the nearby trees
Jesus.
That's fine.
when you fire it. And I'm gonna do that roll again. Morag is able to tell you that the bounty hunter has a solid grasp on Aiden.
Alright guys, to catch up, he's got Aiden. For now.
I'm telling you, we should kill him and take his stuff. He has good stuff, man.
I know that. I tore off a belt that gave him
No,
strength.
he's talking about the bounty hunter.
Look, let's ask Ivan to help us, kill him,
Oh,
and then Ivan will be our friend.
Scully, I have a new plan for you.
Yeah?
When we catch up, you don't speak to them.
We can tell. How wise do you think Bounty Hunter is? I mean, he's working with us at some point, so I could probably use suggestion to have him stripped naked.
That's fucked up.
I know, but it works. Look, let's just get to the point where we're in a spot where we can talk to each other, and then we'll see from there.
Let's get caught up and catch Aiden. Now.
Oh dear Lord. I can't believe what I'm hearing.
You're gonna strip a man for
If
all
you
he's
do
worth
that,
in the middle of the woods?
if you do that, then I'm gonna cast command saying forget.
Yeah, on him, right?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
And then on you. And then on
Give
you.
you double amnesia.
Do I have resistance to that?
I'm gonna let you hold my bag of holding for a day as it just casually insults you.
Oh. I thought you'd be.
One
I thought someone.
of you, please roll me a d10.
Alright.
Okay. I got a 10.
This one. Okay, never mind. He rolled for us. We're good.
Okay.
How many D4 each take at the same time?
So, in the interim time, Morag has relayed that Aiden is now shackled and being drugged through the woods, but that spell is still active, so he's seemingly consistently getting away and being captured, and getting away and being captured, right up until the door to the tower. The tower has a short wall around it, short meaning like under 20 foot tall, and a gate that is open. One of the doors is hanging off its hinges, that sort of thing. And Aiden makes it through the threshold and is unseen from Morag at the moment. The bounty hunter follows him in, and then you don't hear anything from Morag regarding where they're at for a bit, as you and the rest of the posse reach the gates of the tower.
Once I'm within 60 feet of the tower, I would like to cast Shatter on some of the on the wall of the tower.
Not on our side.
Okay. On the tower itself, not on the wall.
Right.
Okay. What does Shatter do to objects? It should say if there's anything.
A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. Now, I will say that a creature made of inorganic material, such as stone, crystal, or metal, has disadvantage on it. So, I don't know if that means that it would do extra damage to just a regular stone.
Shatter is sound, so it's basically sonic.
Yes. And it would be within a 10-foot sphere. And I would do this on the side.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to decide how much that would affect the stone blocks. Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana. Got a 14.
14. What was the damage on Shatter?
3d8.
Roll it. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. $12.
Okay. Halved would be 6. And then damage threshold. Okay. So it doesn't appear that the shatter damages the stones. However, one of the windows that's caught in the area, the range, whatever, shatters. Pippin.
Yep.
You feel a buzzing inside of your bag of holding as you approach the gates.
A buzzing?
A buzzing, like it's almost as if your bag of holding is vibrating.
I'm gonna put my hand in the bag of holding and see if I can find where the buzzing is coming from.
Roll a d20.
13.
13. All right. If I wanted to cast vicious mockery on you, I'd hold up a mirror. Here. He, instead of the buzzing object, as soon as your fingers go through the threshold, they pull out a mirror. And as soon as you pull it out, it actually just shatters of its own accord.
Did you get a free mirror? But they broke?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Because I was so ugly?
Yes.
Yes. You're able to reach in and pull out something very... Well, it wasn't magical to begin with, but it was very much imbued with magic when it was summoned into thin air from a certain card from a certain deck. This piece of parchment claims that you are the owner of this tower, if you can clear it out.
Holy shit, you found his tower first?
Hey y'all, we need to do some form of rest before we go through this.
I mean, probably, yeah.
You see Aranor just pull out a potion. I still have 8 of these. 44, okay. 1, 2, Is that a D4? It is a D4. 3, 4. 4d4 plus 4.
I'd like to use Healing Hand on Aranor.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 4 is 15.
I'm very disappointed.
15.
I'm so disappointed.
Why?
No one cared.
I heard you.
Well, are you doing it?
I don't have Healing Hand!
That was where my concern was. So.
How much damage did you heal there, Aranor?
I healed 15. I'm going to drink another potion.
Okay. Anyone else doing any prep? Or are you stopping before you go in for anything?
I want to rest if I can, because I need to get my spell slots back. This pursuit took a lot of my spells. My important ones, that is.
Are you talking long rest? Because I don't think we have time for that.
Ivan hasn't come out, and we could watch for Ivan.
There might be more shit in there, and I'm more concerned about keeping on Ivan's tail. That's why I'm
Alrighty.
doing potions.
I don't have any potions.
I bought 8 of them a long time ago. So.
Can I borrow one of those?
I'm going through my spells. I think I have one full skeleton. Because I use...
I'm pretty sure that's true.
I think because I have one 4th level spell slot used.
Yep.
I mean, it's not going to be the most 100% useful without all 3 of them, but it's something. Not that I have used them currently or anything like that, but I just letting you guys know.
Right. I think I'm ready to go in whenever. In fact, while they're doing this, I'm gonna say I'm gonna look for some traps, roll stealth, and start going in like 10 feet at a time and just kind of investigating for traps.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Roll your first investigation and your stealth.
Stealth is modified 28.
Okay.
Investigation, you said? Okay.
Well, you mentioned investigation, so I'm making
yeah.
you do what you said.
Yep. 14.
Okay.
I would also like to enter stealth.
I would like to use a Arcana check to see if it's like a magic tower.
All right, roll Arcana.
15.
Pippin.
Yes, sir.
Your investigation yields information that this tower is occupied. No shit. But it's occupied by many, many things.
Jesus. This is gonna be
Do I have
fun.
an idea of what kind of things?
Many.
One moment. I gotta check something quick.
Nature.
Undead. Celestials. Chaos demons.
You do note that a lot of the footprints that you are able to see are roughly the size of yours or smaller.
Humanoids.
If you want specifics, roll a survival.
Okay.
I rolled a 31 to go into stealth.
Okay.
Stop it.
Aranor, you also went into stealth. What did you roll?
Modified 20.
Okay.
The survival, I rolled a 16, -1, so 15.
Okay, you understand that at least one grouping
Yep.
of the footprints is from goblins.
Goblins!
When you kill them all, every single one of them they die. Like there cannot be any survivors.
I don't know. We've had some good goblin.
I'm sorry,
meetups.
man. I have bad times. I have bad memories.
You have memories?
I don't know. But I know they're not good memories.
Okay, fair enough. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep going around in my stealth. Like I'll maybe like do something to mark like the exit, mark the way for everybody else to like all clear it, you know? Like just take some I don't know, like some dirt or like just like well, I'm trying to think here. Fuck. I'm basically thinking of using my like ash from the torches we've used and stuff like that, from like used torches around to like put like an X on it, hoping they know that like this area's been checked as I progress farther in.
Okay. Have you decided on what specifically you're using?
Well, I know what I wanted to do, so I'm going to my inventory in my app. Oh, I have oil. I have 2 flasks of oil. I'll use like the oil to like just draw an X on it, like on like a wall nearby or something like that, being like no traps, and people can do what they want if they want to follow my X's.
I'm going to continue to follow his X's.
I'm going behind them, and I have 15 of the Arcana. Is this a magic tower?
This tower certainly has magic in it.
Fuck yeah, there's magic in the tower.
That from Arcana. What did you roll specifically?
15.
15. There's obviously some sort of magic linking it to Pippin, because there's this very thin magical line that you can see between the center of the tower and Pippin. But it almost phases in and out of existence. You have to really focus on it to see it. But you also know that there's more than likely going to be at least a couple of magical items inside.
There's magical items inside? What? In this magic tower connected directly to Pippin? What?
That being said, an arrow thuds into the ground next to your foot, and the arrow is on fire.
Mm.
And another fire arrow thuds into the wall, lighting the oil on fire.
Oh.
Well, luckily it's just like these little X's I've got on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So it glows.
I'm going to roll. So, Pippin, you hear this light thudding behind you as you mark off another area with your oil X's, and you turn around in time to see the oil just burning away at a very fast rate. Your X's are being erased. These arrows, by the way, are not the only ones in the walls. There are dozens and dozens, ranging from longbow arrows to short bows to hand crossbows in size.
Okay, so like I'm just seeing arrows like stuck in walls?
You're seeing the last X that you threw up, which you can pick a number between 1 and 10 of how many you've put up so far. But you're seeing the most recent one that you put up being essentially erased off of the wall by the fire.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So this trail of breadcrumbs is being erased behind you.
Okay. Can I see where the fire came from?
Yeah. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, Aranor, you're following these little bursts of flame on the walls as they erase the X's. More importantly, Scully, an arrow thudded into the ground next to your foot. What are you doing?
I am going to make a dash action directly to the door.
All right, you're going directly backwards.
Yeah, I have to hide.
All right, you get around the backside of one of the doors when another couple of arrows thud into it. Herodar, what are you doing? Just following along?
Yeah, making sure, keep an eye out on things. So I guess.
I rolled a 25.
Okay. Herodar. Are you proceeding stealthily? Like
yeah.
Pippin and... Alright.
I should roll for that.
Yes, please.
19.
Yeah, you're,
okay.
You are hidden, as is Aranor, Pippin, and Yeshua.
Yes.
So everyone but Scully.
Everyone but Scully, who is currently cowering behind a door.
I have to! I can't, I have like +1 to stealth. It's not going to end well for me.
One is still okay. Pippin, you see in the tower, just like not quite on at eye level of like what would be a ground floor, but like half a floor up. You start seeing just like scattered around the circumference and like all the way up the tower, really, these little arrow slits.
Do they look like traps?
These arrow slits are, some of them are giving off some flickering torchlight, some of them aren't. It seems like these are more just easy ways for people or creatures or whatever to shoot arrows through the wall and still be mostly protected.
Yeah. Can I get an idea where all the, like, can I follow them to like a place where I could get into that area?
Yeah, there's a door to the tower.
That is a great idea. Can I shoot a fireball through to one of the windows if I open the door and shoot one out?
The door isn't closed. But yeah, you can. Go ahead and roll your spell attack, please.
Oh, sure.
And I'm going to head towards the door then. I'll let you decide when this fireball hits and its relevance.
So, fireball...
The door to the tower isn't directly straight from the door through the wall.
Uh-huh.
So it won't be coming like over your shoulder or anything.
Okay.
But like you'll be able to see it when it just tears through the sky.
Gotcha.
Is it just 8d6?
What did you roll to hit?
It's a 16 in dex.
Whatever it's
at. Oh, you said fireball. I heard firebolt.
Oh, I apologize. Anyway, it's a 29.
29 damage. Dex for those inside.
Who all of us have?
So you basically fire out this mote of fire, and as it explodes against the side of the tower, You hear one creature inside just shrieking and the shrieks just kind of dissipate as it runs away from its arrow slit. Other than that, there's no real sound. I don't think anyone else was close enough to the... Wait a minute.
So while they're doing everything, my goal was to look around for magical items by casting Detect Magic.
Paradar, Aranor, Yesua. Roll me a d20 for luck. Don't roll under a 10.
Okay.
I can't see worth a shit right now. I need to turn on.
I got a 3.
Woo! I got a 10.
Make me a... If you get under a 10, under specifically, roll the dex save for Scully's Firebolts.
What's the dex save?
You have to beat a 16.
I beat the 16.
Yeah!
You take half damage.
Oh no.
14.
What were you guys doing in the window? What were you guys doing in the window?
Fucking window shopping.
When
what
your
do you
wizard
think?
only casts Fireball to hit your team.
You got one goblin.
You should have been in the window, guys. You can't blame me on that.
Fucking window shopping got me. Okay.
I wasn't meaning to be in the window.
You guys weren't actually like in the window, you were just within the range of the spell.
Right.
I don't know that. So my character doesn't think he's at fault.
So that was 14 damage to Yesua, which was already halved.
Okay, so 7.
It was already halved.
Yeah, that's what I was like, wait. That's okay.
Because he rolled a 28 for damage.
Gotcha.
Oh man.
Can I roll to see if I find any magical shit?
You have Detect Magic going, right?
What?
You said you were casting Detect Magic?
Yes.
Okay. You note the ambient glow from your companions. You also note that the tower is glowing, and then inside the tower there are a few little spots of different colored magic.
I would like to check out each one of those spots.
They are inside the tower.
I'm going inside the tower. I'm still... Hey, I had a stealth of 31.
Yes.
So you're basically going there all by yourself, is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
How are you getting in?
Through the window that I just saw get blown out.
My understanding from that was you were aiming it like midway up the tower. So that's roughly where the window is blown out. So you got a grappling hook?
I have boots.
Climb that wall. Climb that wall.
What do the boots give you for climbing or jump height?
3 times my normal height.
Okay, 3 times your normal height. What is... You're making me look up what a jump height is.
Nope, you made it. You made it yourself. You could have given me a different item. You gave me something that allowed me to jump.
I'm still having
When
to
you
look it
give
up.
people your custom items that you go, I don't know how they could make this broken. 2
I
sessions
didn't
later.
give him a custom item. That was a D&D Beyond item.
Oh.
Yep.
Something.
Rules for jumping. Here we go. So you're going for a high jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, so 4 feet. So
if you move at least 10 feet before the jump. When you make a standing high jump, you move only half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. In some circumstances, yada yada yada.
Okay, so 12 feet.
Yes, that is not enough to make it to the to the window you shattered. You can reach an unbroken windowsill. No, why would that be on a ground floor? I'm arguing with myself over whether or not I should let you do this. I'm going to let you reach one on the second floor.
Well, 10-foot ceiling with an additional 2 feet. Plus
2 feet floor, 5 foot base. I really shouldn't let you have this, but I'm letting you have this.
Okay.
Just the math is mathing. I don't
What?
care. The math is mathing. I don't care.
Okay.
So you're up there. I'm guessing your next step is going to be either to jump up to the next set of windows or break the one you're at.
I'm going to jump up to the next set of windows.
Okay. The next set of windows up is not broken. The one after that is. Pippin, you were at the front door.
Yep.
What were you doing?
I'm going to go through it.
You're going to go through the door. Are you going confidently, or are you...
I'm trying to stick with my stealth. I'm trying to stick with my stealth.
Roll me another stealth check as you go through, actually. Because the door would
it's the only thing I'm really good at.
Own accord.
$17.
Okay. As you do so, make me a dexterity saving throw.
$15.
Committed
15.
cardinal sin of being a rogue. You did not check the door for traps.
Ah!
I
was going through this entire thing saying I was checking for traps until he brings up a door and I say, fuck it, I'm just going!
Good job. Good job.
Fuck! I knew the whole time! Ah!
Oh, man. Whew.
That is great.
Oh. Okay. Alright. So, you're only taking half damage.
I take no damage.
Damn it.
Yeah, I
well,
have to
everyone behind you still has to make a dexterity saving throw to get through the door now, because from 2 floors up, a cauldron of boiling oil tipped over and poured it all over the front step.
Jesus Christ, you guys are making this hard.
Okay, so if you had failed that and taken full damage, which I know you wouldn't have anyway because rogue, that would have been 28 damage.
Oh, thank God.
16.
Yeah, it would have been halved for you down to 16, but...
let's get rid of all of that. It's 18.
The people behind him, I need you to...
Well, how far behind me? Because I kind of did... I was in stealth kind of going off on my own.
No,
That's why
I know.
they got hit by the...
I wasn't far behind you.
I wasn't.
They weren't far behind you, but they still have to avoid where it is on the ground now.
I'm not even close.
Or take half.
What's the saving throw for that?
Dex.
Oh, well, I understand, but what's the total? I got a...
He's not going to tell you. You have to roll and see.
So...
You got a 16, you're fine.
Alright.
I got it with a 15, so you just need a 15.
Yeah, it was a 15 or higher. Scully, you're the
Yes,
only
sir.
one visible.
I'm behind a door.
Rather, are you going to try and make forward progress here, or are you just waiting by the door?
Do you want to make the deck save and walk through the liquid molten stuff, or do you want to just hold back?
I'm going to have to find a different way in.
Saves and avoid getting hit by.
No,
arrows,
I don't want to
but
make
find a
3.
different way.
I'm going to have to find a different way.
All right.
Me and my one skeleton are going to have to do anything. I either have to, if I want to do that, I have to leave my skeleton out so he can shoot arrows while I go through the front door, or we can both go around and try to find a way in.
Aranor, what was your deck save?
Jesus.
Modified 20.
Modified 20. All right, you're fine. So what alternative way are you going?
Alright, well, time to go around while using an investigation or perception check to see if there's a safe way to go inside. Yes.
Okay, roll that investigation check. I'm not gonna say you have to move for this.
Investigation, oh my god.
What?
Fucking serious, 13.
Okay.
It sounded like it was so much worse.
It's because I have a
he has
plus 8.
high- Yeah, he has a good modifier, and that's why he was disappointed by not even a team number.
Yeah. Them arrow holes go all the way up, don't they?
They do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait a turn to do another investigation check to see if I can find a different way through. That's a different way.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, we're not really in a turn order right now.
I know, but I don't want to do an investigation check then and literally, like, oh, I don't like that roll. Let's do another one.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Pippin.
Yes, sir.
You enter a room that is decked out a little bit like an entryway, a little bit like an armory. So, like, it's of course been like torn apart and whatnot by the current inhabitants. There doesn't seem to be anyone in the room. But like, there's carpets on the ground. There's a couple of racks for weapons. There's what used to be sconces on the walls and what used to be a dresser on one of the walls. But there isn't any light coming from this room, but you're still able to see with the in this room because of the moonlight behind you.
Okay. Are there torches in the room?
There's what used to be sconces that you could probably rig up to be flammable.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright.
Actually, hold up. First, I'm gonna like check around in the room for traps, and then I'll do that. I heard the oil go off, so I know again.
Yeah. Go ahead and make that investigation check then. While you're doing that, Aranor and Herodar come in behind you silently.
11.
11. This room seems fine. Doesn't seem to be anything overly dangerous in here, especially since there's nothing actually holding the swords.
Fair enough. Then I will try and rig up the sconces to be burned, even if it knocks me out of stealth.
Okay. While you're
Like
doing
torches.
that, Aranor and Herodar, is there anything you two are doing?
Not in particular, just trying to keep progress.
And keep a lookout for anything that's suspicious.
Okay. As you're moving through the room, one of you, it doesn't necessarily matter who wants to volunteer.
What are we rolling for?
Nothing. Yet. Who wants to volunteer?
I would say I'm probably in the lead because
fuck right up. That's why you don't get to roll. You've been having good rolls. We gotta do something to spike you.
I'm willing to roll.
I'm in front of Herodar. If
Yeah.
that helps with what you
What are we
want to do.
rolling?
Yep.
Herodar,
Yay.
as
Is it in?
sorry, Aranor, you said you were ahead.
Yes, Aranor.
Your AC is 15, correct?
Yes.
That sounded cool.
As you step onto one of the rugs in the hall, in the entryway, it slips out from under your foot, animated, and comes up and wraps around your head.
Oh.
And you are grappled. Roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck.
My initiative dies. No. This one's gonna be my initiative then.
14.
That was
24?
fucking close. Actually, we're gonna use this die. What did I get? 2. So I have an 18.
Yeshua, Scully, if you guys want to roll for this, you can. You don't have to.
What are you rolling?
Initiative.
I'm not even in, man.
Oh, no, I plan to try to get the magic shit before my detect magic wears off.
That lasts for a minute, right? Detect magic?
Detect magical is... Sorry, I'm looking right now. 10 minutes.
Oh, alright. In that case, I'll just leave you out of this for now and come back to you in a minute.
Okay.
And then that is... Oh, well, that's easy. 17, 17. So, yeah, Pippin, you hear some fumbling around and look up to see Aranor just like clawing at this animated fabric that is just wrapped around his head, just pulling him side to side and keeping him from being able to breathe.
How far away
Oh.
is he?
Oh, by the way, Aranor, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. He's 10 feet away.
10 feet, huh?
Yep. I was also stealth, so
Yes, but he stepped on it. So this has brought you out of stealth, and since you stepped on it, it knew where you were.
I'm gonna get over to it, and I guess I'm going to silence it forever.
That is very interesting. Go ahead, and I'm assuming you're just gonna stab it or something, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Yeah,
my dagger
alright.
+1 and go shank, shank. This is what you
Alright,
get when
go
you're in the
ahead, stab it.
motherfucker.
Go ahead and stab it.
22.
It's
I die. I believe I'm still on 46, but I gotta make sure.
you do get sneak attack, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, it is 46. Sorry.
Yep.
Took me too long to find that. Alright. D4 and 46. 18 damage.
18. Alright. 18 halved is 9. Aranor, you also take 9 points of damage.
Ouchie.
Aranor takes 9?
Aranor, sorry.
Okay,
Words.
Aranor.
Words.
Well, I was trying to like cut it off.
Yeah.
You said stab.
I know what you were trying to do.
Okay. Bonus. Oh god damn it! Now I'm fucking second guessing. Fuck it. It's what he would do. He doesn't know. I'm gonna try and continue to cut off it with my like bonus action to cut. With a half hand.
Okay.
My dagger of venom. I don't have the venom. I didn't click the button, so it's not poisonous.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Hit. 17 plus 10.
Yep. Damage, please.
2.
2 damage. Halved is 1. Aranor, you also take 1.
Well, do you have a hands? Can you use Firebolt on it or anything?
Yes, on my face. On my fucking face.
Yeah!
He is also at disadvantage for ranged spells.
Oh boy.
Since it's within 5 feet of him. And, on his face is definitely within 5 feet. Okay. Speaking of Aranor, 'tis your turn.
I want to use my action to try and break free of this.
Okay. Go ahead and roll whichever of the two you want to try and escape the grapple. DC is 13, so I don't think it'll be hard.
Fuck. When you try to pick up the die but it falls, and now you don't know what that roll was, so you just roll again. And this was probably better unless I rolled a nat 20.
19 plus?
19 plus.
Yep, you are free of the
and I
lug
throw it
of
on the ground.
smothering. Yep.
That is
As you
all
do
my
so, it kind of
actions.
drifts up and is just kind of hanging in the air for a moment.
That's really it for my actions. I'm going to use my bonus action and go, hey, Steel Defender, beat the shit out of that for me.
Oh, right. Roll a dex save for the Steel Defender.
Fuck.
For the oil, I forgot about that.
Oh, he's got +4. A 14.
By the way, Steel Defender also takes 10 damage from the arrows as it clomped its way through the courtyard. Also, it takes 16 points of fire damage from the boiling oil as it moves through there as well.
Well, it broke.
I didn't realize that it was that low.
It only has, what is it, 16 health, plus you gave it an extra 4 because I built it so well.
Yeah. I mean, the
no, it
arrows...
has 18 plus 4, so
okay.
It had 22.
Ouch. So it kind of has these like 3-4 arrows sticking out of its body as it just clomps its way up through the oil, and you just hear hissing and smell of burning, and then something pops, fizzles. I know, it rolled a 14. The DC was 15 to get through the oil. I set it. I set the DC before I had it roll. Before I had any of y'all roll.
Fix it later.
I know. And it just slowly stops moving.
So much for that artifact level. Or that artificer level.
Next up. is a different rug of smothering.
Hallelujah, praise be.
It picks itself up off the floor from closer to the entryway and off to one of the sides, and is flying towards the closest target it can see. Pippin. That is you have an AC of like
Actually,
19, right?
19.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get you.
Good.
Would there have been a minute for it to repair itself somewhere in there? Because not all that happened at once.
Well, the arrows were coming in as it was crossing the courtyard, and the only place it would have been safe was at the stairs.
Between the 10 and the 16 damage you took.
Yeah, the only place it would have been safe from arrows to like take that minute to repair itself would have been stairs, which were covered in the oil.
Oh, yeah,
So,
because it can
no.
repair itself 3 times a day.
I mean, if you wanted it to stop and repair itself while under fire from the arrows, I guess you could have, but it would probably have just taken more and more damage anyway. So I think that part is a moot point. Second rug of smothering, attack, miss, Paradar. You are still in stealth. There are
I'll
2
sneak
rugs
up.
of smothering.
I'll sneak up to one of the rugs and then take my. Wait a minute. I'll do. Get up too close to it. It wounds.
You'll get up close to it and cast Inflict Wounds. Remind me about Inflict Wounds, please.
Read the spell.
Yes.
Oh, I did it. Okay. Make a melee attack against it. If you can reach a hit, the target takes 3d necrotic damage. So yeah. Alright, so go up to it and let's see what happens.
Alright. Go ahead, make that. That is an attack roll, right?
Yes. He has to
Alright.
roll to see if he hits.
Alright, go ahead and roll it, please.
It's 24.
Hits, go ahead, damage, please.
Shit.
You said it was
Oh,
3d10?
Yeah.
What was that? Kind of broke up in the middle of that.
19 damage.
19. Alright, thank you.
Yes.
It takes 19 damage. And as you hit it, it kind of moves backwards and crashes into what used to be one of the dressers in the room. And as it does so, 4 swords lift up off of the weapons racks and point at you.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Are
On
we
your
in
turn.
Beauty and the Beast?
Honestly, I hadn't drawn that parallel yet.
Okay.
Also,
Okay, I'm
who's
watching
Beauty
you. I
and
swear to
the
God,
Beast?
if some hairy fucker is the one who's controlling this place, and he was a prince cursed with a fucking rose, I'm gonna kill everybody.
Okay, question.
Fun fact,
What's your
you're doing
definition of
this-
hairy fucker? Because technically, Aiden had a real big beard.
We'll find out. If he's
Fun fact.
cursed.
This
He's
is
got,
having
if
the-
he's got a fucking rose, everybody's dying.
Whew. I'm gonna give him a rose now.
You would have to find me first.
Oh,
Fair. That is fair.
oh, okay. All right. What was I saying? Bonus action. Herodar. Anything.
Well, I guess
Rage, anything?
I could. Yeah. I push.
Could rage. Could save it. You only get what? 2 of them? 3?
You got 4.
3, I believe.
Oh, you get 4 rages. I think you've
Yeah.
used 1 of them already.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, if you want to burn another one, sure.
I'll leave it for now. But since I can do one bonus action, if you does that count as a unarmed attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What does?
The
spell attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Since it was a
Technically, it counts as a spell attack that takes an action.
but it goes off the melee. I don't know how that.
If you're wondering if you get a second attack, you don't.
No. Okay.
You don't technically. I'm gonna let you use.
No, I'm looking at Tavern Brawler grapple.
Oh.
When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target.
Okay, so this is more of a since it's a spell attack, it was more of a an open hand transfer of energy rather than a physical landed bludgeoning blow.
All right.
It does have a slight.
You slapped him on the face, and his face just started melting.
All right. No, that's fine.
You touched its tummy and it started burning.
He's saying.
Everything else then.
That might be it. Alright. Well.
Yeah.
4 swords turn. Yeah! So, these are magical flying swords.
Damn.
Yeah, they were at the far end of the room, so they are going to split up 2 and 2 for the closest 2 people. So that's going to be 2 swings on Aranor, 2 swings on Pippin. That is going to be a 13, which is a miss, and a 14, which is a miss, and a 6, which is a miss, and a 15, which is going to hit Aranor. For 1d8 plus 1. 8 damage to Aranor. Slash.
Yep.
Alright. That was those 4 turns. Pippin, we're back up to you.
Alright, now that Aranor's face is in it, shank that fucking rug.
Wait, I didn't go for the other rug, did I?
Apparently not.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna shank which rug? The one that came at you or the one that went at Aranor?
The sword came at me.
Oh,
right?
the sword. There are 2 swords that came at you, 2 at Aranor, and then 1 rug each.
I can get sneak attack on this rug because of its distance, so I'm gonna go for the rug.
Okay. Which one?
The one that was on Aranor's head that
Got it.
I'm right next to, that
Got it,
he's
got it,
still
got it.
not near. So.
Alright. Yep.
$15?
15 hits.
Yeah.
Damage?
Oh wow, 23.
Holy shit. So that rug is affectionately Threads.
Yeah.
That was the exact amount that you needed to kill it. Still have bonus action, I believe, and movement.
I don't want to give the two swords opportunity attacks.
Not bunch of shit, but yeah.
That's fair. I will use my bonus action to swing my dagger of venom again at the next one, at one of the swords.
Okay.
The left one, I suppose. If you're
All right,
picking.
sure.
And it's in that one that I'm gonna re-roll. It's 25.
25 hits.
2. 2 plus 7. So 9.
All right. Well, that sword is no longer looking as pristine condition as it once did, which, honestly, it's in this place, it wasn't that pristine of condition to begin with. Next up, since, that rug's already dead. That doesn't matter. The rug that rushed you is going to turn its attention at Aranor. And that is going to be a successful attack for double check damage. 2d6. 10, 11, 12, 13 damage to Aranor. Bludgeoning as it once again, as this separate but equally colorful rug grapples you. And then that will be Aranor's turn.
Well, I'm going to pull out my flaming sword.
Okay.
Alright.
And I am going to be bringing down this flaming sword on top of this rug.
Okay.
Another 20.
I'm just going to... Okay, so you do have disadvantage on this because you...
For what reason?
Because it's wrapped around your head and you are technically blinded.
I got 3 from it, remember?
This is a different rug that just attacked you.
Well, once if I had to roll save to not be blinded?
No. It makes an attack roll instead of a grapple check to grapple you, and while it's on you, you are considered restrained and blinded, both of which give you disadvantage. And at risk of suffocating. So, attack roll disadvantage to try and hit it.
Then we're not swinging, we're moving this one from our face.
Alright, go ahead, make that escape grapple check.
Modify 20.
Yep, it's off.
And my bonus action, I am going to second wind.
Your second wind failed.
That's not something.
I know.
With that, I gain back another 12 HP. and then I am going to. Is there a reason to? No, we're not going to do that. Then we're just gonna pass since we use our action to get free. So whatever's next, Kyle.
What was that last sentence?
So it's whatever's next.
All right. Next
Because I
be...
use my action to get free and I don't feel like action surging.
Mm-hmm. Next up is Herodar. There is one rug that just attacked and got ripped off of Aranor. And there are 4 floating swords.
I'll go for the swords with my...
Alright.
What was in the hurricane on that? 15?
15 will miss.
Okay. What?
Anything else?
Why not get a put an extra rage on this thing? Why not?
Alright. Go ahead and tell me what is the effect from your rage.
Okay. You got 1. Tendrils slash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 12d necrotic damage. And then I also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Alright. Go ahead and roll that d12. I'm going to roll the Constitution saves. Did it say what the save was? No. Alright, I'm going to check your spells.
Concentration.
It's not.
Okay.
Save 8 plus Prophone plus Con Mod. 8 plus 4 plus 3. Not in that order. So 15 needs to beat. So that is 1 fail, 1 success, 2 fail, 3 fail,
Okay.
and 4 fail. What was the d12?
I haven't rolled it yet. That's 11.
11?
Yeah.
Okay.
For each roll, we roll them for each, right?
Yep, I rolled it for each. And that is 1 sword that kind of just into magical dust.
again. Yeah, that's 4.
Anything else? You could move if you wanted.
No.
Still have that. Okay. Alright. Next. Swords. 3 left.
Right.
Okay. One of Pippin's is dead. So that's going to be a miss, and a miss, and a miss. So the swords just kind of flail around and don't hit anything. Pippin, you weren't quite able to light the sconce, your makeshift torch, but it is knocked from your hand as the sword in front of you just flails around. And it is your turn again.
Okay. So it just rattled around on the ground and,
Well, these are animated, so they're flying, technically.
Yep.
But,
I'm more thinking of like, okay, I'm back on high alert. I'm looking for traps again, I guess.
Well, I mean, still got 3 swords and a rug trying to kill you.
Oh, so just the one. Okay.
Just the one. Yeah.
Then I'll attack the other sword.
All right, the other sword. AC of 17 for this.
Natural 20.
So, just from my understanding of the ludicrous amount of damage you already do, how would you like to disarm this sword?
I want to split it right down the middle.
Interesting.
Yep.
Like the long way?
Long ways. Long way.
Or are you going to just break the sword? Okay.
No, I'm going to slice it in twain right down the middle.
Alright. You do so. From like a floor and a half, 2 floors above you, Yeshua, with his detect magic still going, sees 2 more lights from his detect magic blink out as these 2 swords are destroyed. Bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm going to go into stealth.
Okay, roll stealth.
23.
Okay. And then once you do that, Rug of Smothering. It's gonna go for Paranor. That is exactly a 15. So
that is getting shielded.
Okay.
I am done with these rugs. I am casting shield.
I should not have told you what the roll was. Alright. Shield negates.
You forgot I had that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I guess got caught up in the moment and actually told you what the number on the die was.
You've been doing that every day.
I know, but like, if you're gonna be using shield, I need to stop doing that. So that was more of a reminder to myself. And as you cast shield and this thing just wraps around this magical force that you put up in your on your person and then just releases it as it does nothing. it just gently floats down to the ground and remains motionless and appears a normal rug. And that is its turn. Herodar.
Yep. Well, we're pulling out the sword, setting it ablaze.
Sorry, no, still. No.
And saying, we're done with this shit. You're all dying. I am going to hit that rug first.
Alright, stab downward on the rug, why don't you? It is technically prone.
19, not 19.
That's
16,
more
12.
than. That's still more than enough to hit it.
Oh. Flame damage.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but. Oh, technically it's not.
That's weird.
I know! I was just making a note of that.
16 damage.
It's very dead. Like, it may not be, I can't think of the word, but easily caught on fire. But, it is definitely burning now.
You also said it's dead.
It is dead. It is just now a normal rug that is burning on the floor.
Why am I hearing feedback? Oh, that's why.
What's why?
I just started. I'm hearing feedback from. I'm guessing Murray's mic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
we were able to hear ourselves through you. While interesting for introspection, probably not necessary right now.
And then, is there still another rug for me to stab?
There are 2 swords. No more rugs.
I'm hitting the
Well,
sword.
there's another rug in the room, but it hasn't made a move yet.
I look at that. You're going after the swords. And I'm going to go after this. Then I'm going to try and slice the sword, I guess.
This is second attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit a sword?
No.
Didn't think so.
It parries easily.
Bonus action. I've got nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to whoever's next.
Next up is Herodar.
Alright. I go swing at one of the swords.
Alright, please swing at one of the swords.
Cool. 19.
Was that a 4? Okay, 19, never mind. Your axe does how much again? 1. Alright, whatever it is, it's +5 or +6.
I got 6
that
and I
is
got 12.
Enough.
So.
Yep. That is enough to kill it, yeah.
Yeah.
How does this one die?
Hit it and then went slamming into a wall.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and as it slams into the wall, the magic that was on the blade shatters and it clatters to the ground, a rusted longsword. A normal rusted longsword. There is one left.
Damn
I
you.
believe you have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Alright.
Okay, I guess you can go and that.
All right.
One far away. And damage. 9, 10, 15 damage.
To hit?
Wait, no, oh no, not on die. Let's just say it's over 20.
Yep. Yep. And you said 15 for damage? That's enough to kill it, too.
Alright.
So how does this one die?
Crumples into ash.
Alright. It does so.
Alright.
And you are out of combat.
What about me?
That was fucking annoying.
Suffocation.
No breathing.
Suffocation made no breathing. Damn.
I had to take 2 of my turns just to fucking live.
Yeah, where'd you get those cuts?
I will stab you with them. Not right now. But when you least expect it, there will be a sword in you.
Okay, good to know. I'm going to go into stealth and then go around and keep investigating for traps again.
Alright.
My stealth was 26.
26. Got it.
That was for stealth. My investigation, 16 plus 6. 22.
Alright.
Can I safely make it inside?
How?
Isn't everyone in the tower, like, I don't know, worried that there's a bunch of fighting in the basement or first level?
Well, we don't know about that.
Maybe. I mean, I suppose you could walk out into the open and see.
I hate to try it, but I'll try doing stealth. It's not going to work very well. Does my skeleton also go into stealth?
That part is up to you. Remember, you have to
roll for both of them.
Roll it for them.
I got a great idea. Is there a location where me and my skeleton can run through that's in between the windows where I won't get shot by archers? Where they don't... Roll what?
Investigation.
I swear to fucking God, it better give me something. It's gave me the same number!
Let me guess, that number wasn't really good, was it?
It's a 13.
Yeah, there's not really a spot that you can tell. Like, you think you could make it if you ran, but you're not sure of anything.
We're doing that.
Alright.
I want my boy to run in front, and then we're going to sprint our goddamn for our goddamn lives to that one spot.
Okay. Your skeleton runs ahead of you, makes it 10 feet, and takes an arrow into in between 2 of its ribs.
So it misses?
No, it takes the damage.
So it hits a rib.
It goes between 2 in the front and then hits 1 in the back.
Okay, I can
better.
Yes. Where's my gosh darn booklet of shit that says what all the stuff is on it? All right, it has.
Yeah, I have to check how much damage it takes, though.
As 13 plus 8 HP and 13 AC.
1d6 plus 2 damage. Alright. 8 damage to your skeleton.
So it has 13 left then.
Yep.
Let's go.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You said if you could use it.
And then another shot was at you during that time.
They can shoot they can shoot multiple people. How many of them are there? I thought I fireballed.
Which
There are more.
we're wanting to maybe get rid of this.
Hey, Murray, do you mind moving quick?
This one.
But
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I thought I was moving.
Firebolt light.
These apparently were resupplied people or
Alright.
creatures in this.
I'll
case.
accept the
Don't
hit
worry,
by
you
one.
were definitely not hit by that second arrow.
Alright, for that bastard, I want you. Can I see him?
No.
Fuck. Alright, can't do anything.
You could see where the arrow came from, but you can't see the creature themselves.
Can't do anything. I mean, I can cast another fireball, but I don't think that's a good idea. Considering that'll be my last 3rd level slot.
Mm-hmm. You and your skeleton are making a sprint for it, right?
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay. Roll a dex saving throw for both of you.
What is my dex? My dex is probably not that high. So this is my 3rd? Flippin' 5!
Are you rolling actual dice or in the app?
App. I'm done with the stupid app because I rolled a 6. It is horseshit. Absolute horseshit. Where's my 20?
Always roll with real dice when you can. This way you can throw them in dice jail when they're not.
It is bullshit. I shouldn't be able to get 3 freaking 5s. So that's
Sad part is you can get 3 5s in a row on an actual D20.
Yeah, but it's about odds, like actual real world odds. It's like a 1 in 400 chance to get a 2 of any one thing, let alone 3 in the row.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so when you have both
It is
he and
possible.
Murray, right? When you have both he and Murray do it the same night, it's the fact that the app seems to sometimes get kind of stuck on a number.
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of like rolling multiple d20 or multiple 20s or multiple 1s.
Yep.
Within like 5 minutes. 10
What are you
minutes.
talking about?
unless you let me re-roll, I'm good.
So I'm gonna let you re-roll that one, and I'm gonna need you to roll for your skeleton as well.
So 2d20s.
Yes.
And then it's
plus your dex save.
modified 20.
Okay.
Oh,
You
Christ.
don't take any more arrows.
And let's see.
You make it through the rest of it unscathed.
My skeleton has a 14 plus 2, so 14 dex, and I get plus 2, I think.
Yeah, you get a plus 2 to this roll then.
So it gets 16 plus 2, which is
18?
yes.
Yeah, he makes it through just fine.
Amazing. Amazing. Blue is friend today.
Cool. Make me another dex saving throw as you go through the doorway.
Excellent.
Of the building. Because
15. I get 15.
Alright, you make it through, and then one for your skeleton.
It's not gonna be enough. It's 9 plus 2. Or was it 4? No, it's 9 plus 2.
Alright. He is going to take 8 fire damage.
So he has 13. Oh, so he.
Using.
It's okay, man. I'm just having terrible stomach pains because all this horror. Anywho, so 8, so 16, which leaves him with like 5 HP.
But he makes it out the other side.
He does.
You think to yourself, as you follow behind him through the doorway and see Aranor's sad, still, like deathly still steel defender. 1 foot outside the oil, 1 foot still sadly in it.
I'm going to walk. How far away from the steel defender am I right now?
Yeah, you can use mending on it, right? What the fuck happened? What did you do? Why is your face is all red?
There's like line marks across Aranor's face. Fabric. Yeah.
How far back is the steel defender?
He's on the. He's basically at the threshold of the door where you could pull him in. Easy. I said you were 15 feet away from him when you ended combat.
Oh, well, I'm going to bring him in the room and I'm going to start using mending on him.
Okay.
I understand your pain, my man. I know what it's like to lose your boy.
1, a cantrip, and 2, it actually just, like, it repairs it.
Okay. Mending, as far as I'm able to tell, doesn't actually...
Oh, wait, actually, no, I'm going to use my smith's tools on it. And actually, it does say you can use something about the mending spell on it.
It does, only because I was reading up because I want to make an armorer.
Can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object.
Yeah, he can fix it up. He can give it HP back, but I don't think... I mean, if it's dead, it can't come back to life. He has to redo the thing again.
Your smith's tools on it, right?
I just want to shut up because...
Yeah, I can use smith's tools on it too to bring it back.
You're expending a spell slot of 1st or higher?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so you're going to be there for the next minute.
I'll protect him.
I think right there, quick, we are going to take our break.